going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here from the kitchen table. Tuesday college basketball, still in the moving process, so bear with me for just a couple days before I can kind of get the recording setup back similar to what it was. But I got a mic, I got a camera. I'm going to get you my picks just like I have been all year long, every game, every day. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, the recording, the quality of these videos, it will go up here in a short time frame. Hopefully I can get that done sooner than later. But hey, you guys are here for the picks. I'll get you in, get you out, get you my plays for the day. Speaking of plays, man, let's put it on the screen. You know what? I take pride in transparency. I'm probably the coldest in the industry. Overall, I'll put my numbers long term. We're talking like a year, half a year, full season to date type numbers. I'll put my numbers with those longer term sample sizes up against anybody in the industry. Right now, I'm at the very, very bottom. The last weekend was rough. I'm on a 3-9 run in college hoops, down over 14 units. But you know what? This is, it happens. It happens. It's about every 2, 3, sometimes 4 months. I just have one of these weeks where I just get crushed, man. I just get hit right in the face. Can't buy one. Take a game because of this, take a game because of that. Doesn't matter, man. When you can't buy one, you can't buy one. We all go through this. Are you guys really going to leave a comment on today's video acting like you've never had a week where it's just like, why can I not get anything to go my way? Iowa State, the most recent bet. I bet on Iowa State getting 3.5 points in what I thought was going to be a competitive game down there at the Fog, but Kansas has a pretty significant home court advantage. Bill Self had them guys ready to play, so shout out to Kansas. I lose another pick, and hey, Tuesday presents a great opportunity. I've done well on Tuesdays all year long. It's a massive slate today, some big games, highly ranked teams, and yeah, I'm not going to change a single thing. I'm going to go into Tuesday, no hesitation. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to have lots of plays, some big plays in the mix, and we're going to start the next hot streak, man. Yeah, no reason to harp on the losses. It's part of betting. That's why you guys got to, really pay attention to bankroll management and just how much you're wagering on these plays. At only a unit or two a piece, you can get through the tough stretches like this. So with that being said, let's just do it, man. Let's just try to get through this video. Just chilling in the kitchen, man. Here we go. Actually, I got to share the screen with you guys. I'm in this setup right now. I mean, what do you guys even call this? Just it's like a, I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but it's not great. It's not great. Hopefully the audio, I don't even know what level the mic's on. The video might sound horrible. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to show up, man. It's 2:30 in the morning right now. I could be sleeping. I'm getting you guys the video. I'm getting you my picks. I'm going to push through. I'm going to start a hot streak. Let's go. Marquette St. John's, 2.5 or 3, depending on the book. Give me Marquette. I'm going to take the 3. I mean, it looks like a similar spot to last night, right? Iowa State and Kansas, taking a short dog on the road here. I don't know. I think this is a different animal. Bill Self on the big Mondays, Allen Fieldhouse, I mean, that's a different animal here. I think St. John's has overachieved. Very good team. I said it in a video last week. I think they're the best team in the Big East, potentially. But they've overachieved, and we got Marquette off of that UConn game in a great spot here. I think Marquette shows up. I think Marquette wins the game outright. I'm going to take 3 points. Kent State, Eastern Michigan. Really no opinion on this one. I would lean Eastern Michigan pretty strong, though, getting 6.5. Kentucky, Ole Miss. This line is really, really puzzling to me. Ole Miss hasn't impressed me. I bet on them against Auburn. They were in the game the whole way through. We were getting 6 points, but they collapsed at the end. I just don't like the ability for them to put the ball in the basket. At the same time, Kentucky's off that John Calipari game. Arkansas going 2-rup and getting a win there. So Kentucky is in a good spot here. I expect a very close game. Somebody's going to win this by a possession. So I'm going to take 4.5 with Kentucky. Northern Illinois line is not available. Purdue and Iowa, I'd have to lay the points. Purdue did not look good. They were very, very fortunate to win their last game. But I was bad, and I don't think Iowa can keep pace here offensively, but I also would look at the over 154.5. I would look over in this game. I think Purdue's offense at least will do pretty good in this game. I'd have to lay the points. I can't be betting on Iowa. Minnesota, Penn State. Penn State's out of gas, I feel. They're out of gas. They looked so flat, so unbearably flat in their last game that was played at a special arena which usually gives them extra energy. And it looked like they were all tranquilized, man. Was that kind of the just take the night off and get some rest type of a game? And now maybe they come into this game full steam ahead with some energy. It's possible, but Minnesota's been competitive. You know, if you look at a decent little sample size here, they have some big wins recently. I got to take 7.5. Penn State has to show me that they're going to be mentally engaged again before I could consider laying a huge number with them. I'm going to take 7.5 with Minnesota. Maybe Penn State escapes with like a 2-point win. Drake and Murray State, I would look at Murray State getting 5. Vanderbilt and Florida, this line looks huge. I'm going to lay it. I'm going to trust the odds makers. Vanderbilt has had some huge upsets this year, but that comes on their home floor. I think this is kind of a Florida spot. And Florida's also coming off that game getting drilled by Tennessee. So I like the Gators here. I'll lay 11.5. Miami, Ohio, Central Michigan, no opinion there. A great game, though. Nice competitive game. Ball State, Akron, I guess lay it, but that is a lot of points. That feels like it should be 8 or 9. No lines available on these two games. We got LaSalle and VCU, blowout there. Buffalo and Toledo, blowout there for sure. Wichita and Charlotte, I'm going to go with Charlotte. Give me the 2.5. I don't like this Wichita State team. Hard to even say, thinking about their offense at times. I don't like their ability to score. I don't like them down the stretch. I got to look at Charlotte getting a bucket, getting a one possession there in their back pocket is what I'm trying to say. St. Louis, UMass, good game here. I'll look to UMass, but money line it. Don't lay the 1.5. No need. The odds are very, very similar. -108 versus -114. Just go with the money line there with UMass at home. Western Michigan and Ohio, no opinion there. Oklahoma State and Houston, massive spread. Insane. It's in the 20s. I have to lay it with Houston, though. Houston off the upset, Texas Tech, and Oklahoma State off a rare win. So this is just the perfect spot. It's not the perfect spot. I mean, this is a trash game with a huge spread, but it should be a blowout. It should be a blowout. I expect Oklahoma State to really struggle in this one. I'll lay the big number. Texas Southern, Arkansas Pine Bluff Pass, Georgetown, and Xavier. That number looks too big to me. I think the X-Men get a nice W here. I bet them over UConn the other day in that cast. I have little to no doubt that Xavier is going to win this game, but I do think the spread's just a little bit too big. So I'd look at Georgetown getting 8.5. They probably lose by like 5 or 6. Utah State and Wyoming, pretty good game there. I'm going to lean taking the points. I'd rather have Utah State at home. Eastern Illinois, SIU, no thank you. Baylor, Texas Tech. What do you do here? What do you do here? Do we really trust Texas Tech off of a Houston upset win on the road? Now you come home and you're laying 7.5, 8.5. I got to look at the injury updates on the guards for Baylor, kind of the health of Baylor in this one. I like Texas Tech. This is crazy. Scott Drew is still on the other side. Baylor's still capable. Texas Tech is so good, but it's just not a good spot to bet them after that Houston upset. I'd have to take an 8.5 with Baylor. I'd have to. Oklahoma and Auburn, probably look at the over in that game. And I think you got to look at Auburn. I've bet against Auburn twice with LSU and Ole Miss. I had a lot of points in my back pocket. The bet looked good until there was about 2 minutes left in the game and lost both times. Auburn, they're just strong. They know how to finish games. This is a huge spread, but Oklahoma is a fraud, in my opinion. I'd have to look at Auburn in this one. USC, Northwestern, good game there. I'll look at Northwestern. Just money line it. It should be a close one, but USC is off that Michigan State upset. Now they're on the road playing Northwestern. That's a good situational spot for Northwestern. I'll go with the Wildcats at home. Nevada and Air Force, I have no opinion there. Indiana, Wisconsin. Indiana off a pretty good effort in their last game. Wisconsin off a win. I got to go Wisconsin here. That is a lot of points, though. That is a lot of points for what could be a pretty competitive game. Do I want to backtrack here? I mean, I'm probably not going to bet this one. I might, probably not. I got to lean Wisconsin, man. I can't trust this Indiana team. They got up for the Purdue game. They got up for that game, but that was a huge rivalry. That's just different. This game, This should be a blowout. St. Bonnie's, the Bonnies, St. Bonaventure, the Bonnies, Loyola Chicago. Give me the Bonnies. Give me the 2.5. Georgia Tech, Clemson, lay it. Should be a blowout. However, Georgia Tech kind of gives Clemson fit, so keep that in mind. Michigan State, UCLA, great Michigan State spot. Fantastic. They're on the second leg of their road trip. They just got upset, kind of, reset the competitive spirit. And UCLA quietly putting together a lot of wins, playing with absolute fire. Unfortunately, Sparty's going to win this one. I think UCLA comes back down to earth, and I think Sparty gets back in the win column after dropping a game. They got it. I mean, they're not going to, are they really going to go 0 for 2 on this California trip? I don't know. Kansas State, Arizona State. Give me the 1.5. K-State's playing good ball. I got to take the 1.5. I think the line tells you too. It's short. Road game in the Big 12. Very, very rare. You see almost a pick'em game on the road. So give me the Wildcats there. Come on, Jerome Tang. Let's go. Fresno State game, San Jose State game. No, thank you. I'd have to look at San Jose State, but pass. Arizona BYU, great game here. And I am actually going to go. I'm going to go BYU. I think they have a significant home court advantage. When are the home courts going to start paying off? I haven't seen it. I bet on Villanova over the weekend. Bank 3 at the buzzer. Lost 2.2 units on a corner bank 3. When are these home court games going to start cashing at a higher rate? I need to start seeing it. We did see it with Kansas last night. But man, Texas Tech on the road at Houston, Cincinnati losing at home to West Virginia, who is not that healthy. I mean, we have not really seen a significant home court advantage this year in college basketball. This is a crazy year. Boise State and UNLV here to round out the night. And I have no opinion, but that line looks short. I would lean taking 3.5 with UNLV. They might get him. They might get him in that game. So there you go, guys. There's the first official kitchen video. Hopefully it'll be the last. Hopefully I can get this set up a little bit better for tomorrow. But regardless, man, I'm going to show up. I'm going to tell you how I've been doing. I'm going to put the numbers on the screen, and I'm going to keep pushing because my numbers are great. If you guys want more than a week's sample size, it's very easy to cancel subscriptions and, not value my opinion because I'm on a 3-9 run in college basketball. Okay, well, if you're going to put emphasis on 6 days, I'd rather do it on a full season, and everything's documented from last year right here on YouTube. You guys are more than welcome to scroll back through the videos and look at my numbers for an entire year of betting college basketball, because in that year of betting college basketball last year, there was plenty of weeks just like this one. You're going to have good weeks, bad weeks. You got to have more good ones than bad, and you're in deep profit at the end of the year. That's all it is. Unit management, bankroll management, you get through the losses, and I'm ready to go on another run. I think the whole rest of February is going to be red hot. So again, guys, if you're interested in my premium, I know it's not that attractive right now, but you're getting me at a good time. You just avoided some nasty days. Hop on right now. It's going to be a heater. Let's go. Tuesday, big day. See you in the next video.